The Leora Locke chapter of the National Honor Society is now in session. The flame of learning burns brightly before us as a symbol of wisdom and truth. Will you please rise as Morgan Barrier offers the invocation and Elijah Barker leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning and welcome everyone to the 2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Thank you all for coming together in the celebration of the 134 students being inducted into the Leora Locke chapter of the National Honor Society today. Within this room, there are students who have demonstrated the 4 pillars which the NHS is founded upon: character, leadership, service, and scholarship. They have displayed what it means to be a role model in both their environment at Springboro High School and out in their community. Such recognition is granted to those who have led their peers by example in terms of prioritizing their academics and the needs of those around them. I'm so honored to congratulate the new inductees on this high achievement. Thank you for your dedication you have shown in both inside and outside the classroom. You all should be very proud of your accomplishments thus far. My hopes are for each and every one of you to be inspired through the service opportunities you choose to get involved in within the remainder of your time at SHS. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the Secretary, Grace Golzinski, please call roll?
Michael Apple, Mary Ballway, Elijah Barker, Faith Bergeron, Morgan Barrier, Kinsey Blaine, Celia Blankenship, Caitlin Brangers, Kendall Braun, Tyler Bruce, Julia Brunn, Rachel Carlson, Reagan Cash, Abigail Clemens, Meredith Caulfield, Lillian Coffin, Cameron Siren, Matthew D'Amico, Grace Dillon, Lily Downs, Abigail Eigel, Isabella Emanuel, Rachel Engelke, Madeline Fisher, Gracie Gitzinger, Haley Goslin, Madison Guthrie, Lauren Hagan, Owen Halbernt, Brooke Hatton, Lauren Hawkins, Kate Herr, Kaylin Hoban, Abigail Hain, Riley Hunter, Sarah Ionescu, Kensington Kelly, Iman Khan, Lauren Cleese, Isaac Koch, Rashana Cody, Andrew Korndike, Stella Langley, Zoe Lightcap, Taylor Mills, Peter Neville, Mason O'Donnell, Nicholas Oakley, Annabelle Oney, Hayden Ott, Nathaniel Page, Cristino Panetta, Mariana Pasadomo, Samuel Peeler, Olivia Perry, Elliot Phillips, Rory Rodriguez, Dominic Roeder, Jason Roars, Ryan Schroeder, Haley Scott, Kennedy Seipel, Andrew Sheridan, Krishna Singla, Owen Smith, Sophia Steele, Macy Stevens, Abigail Susick, Emily Taylor, David Nate Thomas, Brooke Tibbetts, Elena Tully, Miranda Wishnock, Hannah Ziegler, Caitlin Zubricki.
This chapter of the National Honor Society meets for the purpose of inducting into full membership those students of the junior and senior classes who have fulfilled the requirements for entrance in accordance with the Constitution of the National Honor Society and by our chapter's bylaws. We now wish to state the objectives of this society, to witness the pledge of new members, and to renew our own pledge. The emblem of the National Honor Society is the keystone and flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The four of which comprise the essential ideals of the National Honor Society. It should be the aim of each member of this organization not only to possess these qualities, but also to uphold them so that he or she shall inspire others to possess strong moral values, acquire scholarly habits, assume leadership, and participate in worthy service. We are happy to have with us today Olivia Perry. She will share with us her views concerning service, one of the qualities most valued by the society.
The National Honor Society defines service as the desire to seek opportunities to help others, or seeing a need and fulfilling it voluntarily. Whether through the blood drive, tutoring, or recycling services, members of this chapter, along with every other chapter in the nation, are working hard every day to make the world a better place. Service takes passion and energy. It's the pillar that gives the National Honor Society its true value and purpose. It provides hope, enabling ordinary high school students to take time to help those around them. We take pride in our hard work and hope that, by example, we can encourage others to serve in their communities as well. It is an honor to have our new members here today, and we are excited to have them join this chapter.
Thank you, Olivia, for taking the time to share your ideas with us this morning. Gracie Gitzinger will now present our annual Excellence in Teaching Awards.
Today we will present 4 Excellence in Teaching Awards to 4 SHS educators. We would like to recognize these outstanding teachers. We appreciate their dedication to our students. The Freshman Teacher Award will be presented by Haley Scott. The Sophomore Teacher Award will be presented by Owen Smith. The Junior Teacher Award will be presented by Grace Golzinski, and the Senior Teacher Award will be presented by Rachel Engelke.
Until I found myself in Mr. Sandro's 4th period biology class, I never knew a career in science was an option for me. I disliked the subject personally, but I happen to think it's quite near impossible to not develop an at least transient joy for biology while in this guy's class. I mean, bi-daily brain teasers, are you kidding me? High schoolers actually looking forward to a class even though the thought of a Punnett square proves injurious to their health. And we all thought it was just fun and games, but Mr. Sandro knew he was curating our skeptical minds. He was teaching us to watch out for BS, by which I mean bad science, of course. He taught us to ask everything, bring all of the questions we could muster to our lab table, and from there, out into the world. Mr. Sandro is constantly fostering curiosity and creativity of thought in his classroom, both by active and passive transport. When something piques Mr. Sandro's interest, it must be understood. Whether it be the noticeably more difficult Thursday crossword puzzles or the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy paperback lying in wait to be perused. I know I'm not the only student to have had their book fall under the quizzical gaze of Mr. Sandro and into the caring hands, carried around the room while his investigation was conducted, returned quietly once the inquiry complete. I mean, the man is the scientific method incarnate. The examples of inquisitiveness shown us by Mr. Sandro are an immeasurable benefit of having him guide us through the wilderness of transcription, translation, and all things science-related. As our time together drew to a close, Mr. Sandro wasn't satisfied to have any scientific journeys end with first-year biology. Our cherished teacher inconspicuously passed through his pupils, delivering asides I'm sure didn't only affect my high school career. Have you thought about taking physiology? Because I think you might be a great fit. This one comment, gifted me by a genuinely caring and invested high school science teacher, changed my career forever. Mr. Sandro's relentless encouragement of knowledge-seeking and door-opening has jettisoned me into the sea of science from which I'll be glad to never leave. And for that, I sincerely thank you, Mr. Sandro.
When I think back on the 3.5 years of high school that I've had so far, there's one class that stands above all the rest. It is a class that I still miss to this day. That amazing class was AP United States History, and it was taught by the brilliant Mr. Hansen. Before I walked into that classroom for the first time in August of my sophomore year, I was completely inexperienced in terms of advanced placement. I had never taken an AP class before, but I loved history, so I went for it. It was the best decision of my high school career. As the class began, I quickly realized that this class was remarkable. Mr. Hansen was incredibly knowledgeable about American history and was able to convey that knowledge in a way that made us all excited about it and eager to go to class every single day. We even happily went to class on Saturdays. Listening to Mr. Hansen talk about American history kept me captivated in class, and it clearly captivated all the other students as well, which is why Mr. Hansen won this award. He demonstrated such a passion for his subject that he inspired us to work as hard as we possibly could. I will always remember A-Push with Mr. Hansen as one of the highlights of my high school experience. And I'm not the first or the last student who will say that. On behalf of every student of yours, thank you, Mr. Hansen. You truly are the best of the best.
The next Teacher of Excellence Award for this year goes to a teacher whose genuine passion for their subject is an inspiration to their students, whose methods are among the most effective and creative I have ever experienced, and whose everyday mission is to bring joy to their students' faces as a delight inherent in discovery. During my 4 years at Springboro High School, I have had the privilege of attending 3 of Mr. Fox's classes, 2 of which were offered by the school, and 1 of which he has taken it upon himself to teach me as I learn it online. During my high school career, I have come to truly value the time I've spent in Mr. Fox's classroom, and it has opened my eyes to new opportunities in my future. Like many students who have taken one of his classes, I left each day more and more sure I wanted to pursue a career in STEM. Mr. Fox's innovative teaching methods are like nothing I have previously experienced. The incredible amount of effort he puts into each lesson, combined with the way he invites collaboration amongst his students, means that every time a student walks into his classroom, they feel valued. He keeps up this effort outside of class too, taking an interest in his students' lives and their passions, and helping them to explore these in any way he can. With all of the uncertainties present in the world today, I've questioned many decisions about my future recently. But thanks to the uplifting and encouraging experiences I have had in Mr. Fox's class, I have never questioned my choice to pursue a career in STEM. I will be forever grateful for this confidence that he has instilled within me, and I know I am not alone in that sentiment. Mr. Fox and his classes are loved by so many students, and I can't think of a teacher more deserving of this award. Please join me in thanking him for all that he has done, not just for myself, but for all of us.
I had Miss Luce my junior year of high school for Algebra 2. I'd always heard great things about Miss Luce as a teacher, including every student's favorite activity, the birthday warm-ups. I mean, there's really no better way to start off your birthday right than by solving a trigonometric equation, am I right? I had heard all about Miss Luce's eccentric personality and her nonstop creativity and finding new ways to make math fun. But most of all, I heard about Miss Luce's passion for her job. Prior to taking her class, I'd never really been excited about a math class and wasn't expecting that to change anytime soon, but I was very mistaken when I met Miss Luce. It's so evident in the way that Miss Luce presents herself that she is extremely passionate, not only about what she is teaching, but also in ensuring that her students get just as excited about math as her every single day. Miss Luce loves teaching her students, but also understands above all else that we are teenagers first. She was always so interested about hearing about our days and getting to know us beyond the classroom as people. She never stopped engaging with us and encouraging us to be the best versions of ourselves. I can't lie, Miss Luce's class presented me with a challenge, but it was always so rewarding to finally break through a tough equation with the help of your peers and the careful yet not so subtle guidance of Miss Luce. The biggest thing I learned from her class wasn't about the unit circle or factoring equations, but more about believing in my abilities as a student. I learned to be patient with myself and with others because at the end of the day, we're all just people trying to figure out how to make it in a math-filled world. As we all know, this past year has been especially tough on all of our teachers as they tried to navigate the new world of Corona, but Miss Luce never lost her enthusiasm. Even through a screen, it was so evident that Miss Luce cares about us now more than ever before, and quite frankly, that is what makes a teacher great. She constantly puts in so much time and effort just to make sure that her students are successful. And because of this, I can't think of another teacher more deserving of this award. Thank you, Miss Luce, for your dedication, passion, and excitement for math. Oh, and also, go Browns.
Thank you, Haley, Owen, Grace, and Rachel. Now that the aims and objectives of the National Honor Society have been stated, we are ready to proceed with the induction ceremony. When your name is called, please stand and move to the end of the aisle. From there, you'll be escorted by a senior National Honor Society member. Will the candidates and members please rise? You have been chosen for membership in the National Honor Society. Please repeat after me this pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of this society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and by deed, to make its ideals, the ideals of my school, and of my life. Please be seated. All right. So when your name is called, please stand and move to the end of the aisle. James Apple. Haley Arndt. Alexander Atula. Jennifer Aisi. Tyler Backus. Jacob Balek. Michael Barch. Nathan Benham. Landon Bierman. Megan Belt. Gabriel Bjork. Adam Boone. Ella Bowman. Olivia Bonschneider. Caitlin Brown. Thomas Brown. Zachary Budelmeyer. Sophia Bunce. Claire Campbell. Haley Campbell. Sutton Case. Sydney Coulter. Justin Kramer. Haley Crozier. Nitin Datla, Emma Dalton, Alexander DeRosa, Isabella DeRosa, Michael Devine, Logan Dixon, Aaron Dome, Wyatt Donnelly, Sayandan Dore, Emma Drescher, Aubrey Furden, Andrew Forney, Eric Ford, Keegan Freyhoff, Evan Fry, Abigail Galbraith, Brianna Galvin, Eliza Gilbert, Emma Glavitz, Madison Green, Charlotte Greenberg, Alexander Grohan, Rachel Kolzinski, Faith Hampton, Anna Hawk, Holly Hernandez, Leah Harlow, Anna Harrison, Kaylin Hawker, Margaret Hicks, Eliza Hawks, Sarah Honaus, Isabella Hurley. Emma Yernovics. Grace Yernovics. Hannah Johnson. Natalie Jones. Josh Karnash. Ashley Meredith. Dominic Miller. Isaac Morton. Aiden Namau. Sean Nijak. Linus Zoe. Oluremi Ogundipe. Oh. Linus Kennedy. Zoe Mercer. There we go. That's good stuff. All of them on here? All right, let's get back to this one. Let's get back to this one. All right. Ayush Parmar. Paige Patterson. Okay. Peyton Knight. Ellie Lahais. Xander Lewis. Joshua Long. Christy Luce. Sarah Luce. Taryn Large. Caitlin Lunt. Drithik Manchaya. Kieran Markham. Jenna Marshall. Zoe Mercer. Mackenzie Paul. Milan Pema. Aubrey Fenning. Kaylee Pham. McGee Pham. Colton Philippi. Nicholas Pounds. Alyssa Pugnell, Angelica May Kabete, Maneeth Rajapapali, Neeraj Vilham, Allison Rayberg, Hannah Riegelsberger, Bridget Rhodes, Morgan Robbins, Luke Romes, Anna Ronquillo Hernandez, Garrett Ronyuk, Gavin Russell, Saiba Salmanriki, Brooke Sampier, William Sander, Joshua Satter, Elizabeth Sotman, Megan Saylor, Gracie Schneider, Leah Seeley, Peyton Shaw, Catherine Sorrell, Caroline Sproat, Clarice Stewart, Morgan Stewart, Aiden Stoller, Julia Stone, Claire Sullivan, Victoria Thorson, Lauren Tibbetts, Abigail Tucker, Brady Virtue, Ainsley Uyghur, Colin Wenzel, Ella Wiedow, Emily Williams, Anna Worsh, Ella Webker, Alexandria Wires, Kristen Yates, Matthew Yoon, Lindsay Ziering, Ethan Zide, Kayla Zide, Now, will the candidates and members please rise? You have been chosen for membership in the National Honor Society. Please repeat after me this pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of this society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals, the ideals of my school, and of my life. Please be seated. Now, will the secretary please read the names of the newly inducted members? Please stand when your name is called and remain standing.
James Apple, Haley Arndt, Alexander Atala, Jennifer Aisi, Tyler Backus, Jacob Balick, Michael Barch, Nathan Benham, Landon Bierman, Megan Biltz, Gabriel Bjork, Adam Boone, Olivia Braunschneider, Ella Bowman, Caitlin Brown, Thomas Brown, Zach Buttlemeyer, Sophia Bunce, Claire Campbell, Haley Campbell, Sutton Case, Sydney Coulter, Justin Creamer, Haley Crozier, Nithin Datla, Emma Dalton, Alexander DeRosa, Isabella DeRosa, Mike Devine, Logan Dixon, Aaron Dome, Wyatt Donley, Sinundan Dore, Emma Drescher, Aubrey Ferdon, Andrew Forney, Eric Fort, Keegan Freyhoff, Evan Fry, Abigail Galbraith, Brianna Galvin, Eliza Gilbert, Emma Glavitz, Madison Green, Charlotte Greenberg, Alexander Grosjean, Rachel Golzinski, Faith Hampton, Alina Hawk, Holly Harenza, Leah Harlow, Anna Harrison, Kaylin Hawker, Margaret Hicks, Eliza Holtz, Sarah Honius, Isabella Hurley, Emma Jernovics, Grace Jernovics, Hannah Johnson, Natalie Jones, John Carnosh, Linus Kennedy, Peyton Knight, Ellie LaHeis, Taryn Large, Xander Lewis, Joshua Long, Christy Luce, Sarah Luce, Caitlin Lunt, Drithik Menchaya, Kieran Markham, Jenna Marshall, Zoe Mercer, Ashley Meredith, Dominic Miller, Isaac Morton, Aiden Namau, Sean Nijak, Oluremi Ogundipe, Ayush Parmar, Paige Patterson, Mackenzie Paul, Milan Pema, Aubrey Fenning, Kaylee Pham, McGee Pham, Colton Philippi, Nicholas Pounds, Alyssa Pugnally, Angelica May Kebate, Manith Rajulapali, Niraj Rahan, Allison Rayberg, Hannah Riegelsberger, Bridget Rhodes, Morgan Robbins, Luke Romes, Anna Ronquillo Hernandez, Garrett Ronyak, Gavin Russell, Saiba Salmon Riki, Brooke Sampier, William Sander, Joshua Satter, Elizabeth Sotman, Megan Saylor, Gracie Snyder, Leah Seeley, Peyton Shaw, Catherine Sorrell, Caroline Sproat, Clarice Stewart, Morgan Stewart, Aiden Stoller, Julia Stone, Claire Sullivan, Victoria Thorson, Lauren Tibbetts, Abigail Tucker, Brady Virtue, Ainsley Uyghur, Colin Wenzel, Ella Wiedow, Emily Williams, Anna Wersch, Ella Webker, Alexandria Wires, Kristen Yates, Matthew Yoon, Lindsay Ziering, Ethan Zide, Kayla Zide.
The young men and women standing before you have distinguished themselves from membership in the National Honor Society by excelling themselves academically and by exhibiting positive qualities of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. We are proud to have inducted these students and hope you will join us in congratulating them for receiving this high honor. Please be seated. Meredith Caulfield will offer the benediction.
Before this occasion comes to a close, I would like to offer one last congratulations to each of you here today. You all have worked tirelessly to deserve this honor bestowed upon you, and I hope you acknowledge the hard work you have put in to get to this moment. Even through the uncertain circumstances of these times, you all have demonstrated the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. You have displayed your dedication to your education and to serving your community. You have been leaders and role models for your fellow classmates. Despite the challenges of the last year, you have chosen to continue to uphold these ideals. And while you should be proud of what you have accomplished thus far, I know you will continue to live up to these principles even beyond your time in NHS. The work does not end today. Stay involved in your community, help others as often as you can, and maintain your honor and integrity. I encourage you to make the most of this experience, and I wish you the best going forward. Congratulations again, and welcome to the National Honor Society.
This 2020-2021 induction ceremony of the Leora Locke chapter of the National Honor Society is now adjourned. Cool. New members, please remain in your auditorium seats to have your picture taken. Please follow the directions on your Google Classroom to join our NHS classroom for the remainder of the year. Our next meeting will be Wednesday, February 3rd, 2:30 here in the auditorium. Don't miss it, attendance is mandatory. Information for dismissal will be shared very shortly.